Hello guys, my name is Amande and I'll be discussing about freeing the mask. COVID-19 is a serious disease caused by coronavirus, a serious illness according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The side effects include coughing, fatigue, sneezing, sore throat, headaches, loss of smell and taste, diarrhea, difficulty of breathing, vomiting, and fevers. Because of this virus, wearing a mask has been the biggest debate of 2020s, and it can be beneficial for many reasons. But it is truly not necessary. On March 2nd, 2021, Governor Greg Abbott announced that the mask mandate would be lifted on March 10th. In his message, he said that Texans no longer need government running our lives. Governor Abbott lifting the mask mandate in Texas was the best thing Abbott can do for the safety of its citizens. Masks shouldn't be necessary because many people are getting the vaccine. Sometimes in December, both Pfizer and Moderna quickly developed and administered new COVID-19 vaccine in the public in the U.S. in less than a year. According to the CDC, the new vaccine will build protection against the virus caused by COVID-19. After extensive research and study trials, the safety of the vaccine has been proven. Fernando P. Pollock and 28 others research conduct trials testing the effectiveness and safety of the virus. Over 43,000 participants ranging in different age, ethnicities, nationalities, gender, weight, and health backgrounds receive injunctions based on this research. Pollack has proven that the vaccine has 95% protection against the virus. According to the Texas Department of State Health Service, the state of Texas has already administered over 10 million doses, and about 3 million Texans are fully vaccinated as of March 2021. With so much with so much progression in the fight against COVID, we can enjoy the fresh air again without the piece of fabric blocking our airways. Most masks are designed with aesthetic loops that go around the ears. Once the mask is put on, the loops put pressure behind the ears, causing the ears to protrude outward. This may not be an issue, but wearing it hours on end, every day in workplaces, schools, places of business, or public places is where the problem lies. Wearing masks for an extended period may cause the ear to permanently protrude or change shape due to the continuous pressure of the loop behind the ears. Even though the ear can return its original condition, researchers stated that if the stimulus persists, it can lead permanent changes in its conformation. Children wearing masks for hours would change the shape of their ears, which may lead to issues in the future. Face mask mandate should be lifted because it's skin and facial problems. Dermatologists stated that these facial problems include allergic reactions or other skin allergies. perhaps due to the material face masks are made out of. The common reaction include acne, facial itch, and rashes. Being on topic of the mask affecting the youth department, teenagers and adults are the most vulnerable to the changes of their face. Teenagers are insecure about taking their mask off and showing their faces because of the reaction from what the mask has caused them. There are alternatives masks to help the skin underneath, like silk or cotton mask. The issue is that these masks are not as cost effective as regular surgical masks. Not only that the effectiveness of cotton and silk mask has been questioned for the inability to stop droplets or moisture from penetrating the mask. This past year, there are there has been many assaults, attacks, and deaths related to mask requirement. There are individuals in this world that are willing to end someone's life if one is refused service for having a mask. In 2021, there has been 412 COVID-related violence against healthcare workers, arson of COVID testing, and mask requirement. In New Orleans, an officer who was providing security at a high school basketball game was shot and killed by 35-year-old John Shallenhorn after being denied entry to the game because he did not have a mask. In Philadelphia, Adam Michael pulled out a gun and shooting the store clerk at point blank range after being asked to wear a mask. These are not the only incidents. There are videos of people being attacked on streets for not wearing a mask by dog walkers in yoga pants. Telling one to put on a mask is not worth losing a life. It is safer for our essential workers to not deal with these forms of madness. Greg Abbott made the right decision lifting the mask mandate. It is also not necessary for many places having multiple measure to ensure safety clients. Temperatures are checked before access granted inside the doors. Hand sanitizers are filled and available around gyms and businesses. Clients maintain a physical distance of at least 1 meter from another at effective preventive measure during exercise. There are gyms, equipment sanitized, and cleaning products clients can use to clean the ellipticals, and weights they recently used. We bring our water bottles and masks for extra precaution. If someone sneezes, they have common sense to sneeze into their shirt or elbow. As for restaurants, customers get their temperature checked and sit tables apart and follow a 4-party table rule. Dr. Mark Excott of Travis County E-Term Health Authority said it's better himself. Despite the impending removal of the state mask mandate, we must continue our mask wearing, distancing, and hand washing. Thousands of vaccines has been administered in the past month. Many schools and workplaces operate through Zoom. As human beings, we are not going to stop taking preventive measures and widening a curve to try so hard to this lesson. Texas citizens are still fighting strong to prevent the spread of this horrific virus. Texans do not need the government to have full control of our lives and monitor us like big brothers. Texans are still responsible and it will take every step possible so they can go back to our lives before the huge change. I thank you for your time. Let's all be careful of this pandemic.